I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when two dogs.
I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother. Yeah, now watch this. Now watch.
In the world of boxing, trash talk often spices up a fight. But when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr., the animosity is palpable. Tank, never one to hold back, has upped the ante with a chilling warning for Roach. He's going to die soon. It's the kind of statement that electrifies the fight world and leaves fans wondering just how personal things have gotten between the two. This isn't Tank's first foray into fiery trash talk. He's notorious for threats like, "Do not bring your family on fight night," and "I'll break your jaw." It's clear that Tank intends to send a message to Roach, and not just through words, but through raw, unrelenting action inside the ring.
One more question before I go. Why not fight Tank at 135?
Tank ain't gonna fight him, man. He not gonna fight him.
You gotta realize with Tank, he on that other side where he gonna, act
take
like
all the cupcakes. Now let's say it.
Man, I'm quite sure. Tank to fight you.
So you saying he don't want to put that record up?
Look,
Shady.
For Lamont Roach Jr., the reigning WBA super featherweight champion, the insults are just fuel to the fire. Roach, who has never been one to back down from a challenge, has kept up his own barrage of trolling on social media. Recently, he mocked Tank, suggesting that the undefeated lightweight kingpin needs to test himself against tougher competition. Roach's words have only added heat to an already explosive rivalry, and as the clock ticks down to their showdown at Barclays Center on March 1st, 2025, the stakes have never been higher. The tension escalated even further during an NFL game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders.
Tank and Lamont Roach. Is that the right opponent for Tank?
I don't know why everybody is kind of sleeping on Lamont, but he has a decorated amateur career too. He's a very sturdy kid. He's very skilled. Tank is Tank, And when I say Tank is Tank, I mean like he's a bad man. He can fight. He's tough. I know we had our dispute back and forth, whatever. But at the end of the day, if we talk about just boxing, he's a good fighter.
Roach, hailing from Washington, D.C., took the opportunity to take a shot at Davis, a proud Baltimore native. Tank didn't hesitate to fire back, warning Roach he was asking for it. It was a verbal clash that left Roach momentarily speechless. And to add insult to injury, his Commanders lost 30-23 to Davis's Ravens. It's clear.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when two dogs.
When the people who I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get dumb. I'm gonna beat his ass.
He can't do shit.
For real. So y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all is quiet.
This fight isn't just about boxing. It's a full-fledged battle of pride and egos. What was once seen as a one-sided affair, with Tank's perfect 30-0 record looming over Roach, has quickly turned into one of the most anticipated bouts in recent boxing history. The war of words, the social media back and forth, and the personal jabs have turned this matchup into a showdown of epic proportions. Roach may be the underdog, but he's made it clear he's not just showing up to collect a paycheck. This fight is his shot at redemption, and he's hungry for it. On the other hand, Tank Davis is looking to do more than just defend his title. He's eager to silence the critics who question his place at the top of the lightweight division. Despite his undefeated record, there are whispers in the boxing world that Tank needs to face stiffer competition to cement his legacy. Shakur Stevenson, the undefeated WBC and WBO super featherweight champion, has openly criticized Tank's decision to fight Roach.
Steven Espinoza said Shakur turned down a one-fight deal to fight you because he wanted a multi-fight deal. What's your thoughts on that?
He's not worth it. He's not worth no multi-fight deal. He's not even worth it. Come on, man. Man gotta fight somewhere else and prove himself and then You feel me? You know how they got UFC and like the underground shit? You gotta fight on the underground shit and get that.
Suggesting that a matchup with Edwin de los Santos would be a more dangerous and legitimate challenge. But Tank, as always, remains unbothered, claiming his fists will do the talking in the ring. The rivalry between Davis and Stevenson continues to bubble beneath the surface. Stevenson, often vocal on social media, has repeatedly called out Tank, questioning his fight choices. Yet he hasn't dismissed Roach completely. He's acknowledged that Roach has the heart and skill to make things interesting. But as the calendar inches toward fight night, it's clear that Tank is more focused on silencing all doubters in the ring once and for all. As if the Davis-Roach grudge wasn't enough, the undercard for this blockbuster event promises to deliver fireworks of its own. Fans are buzzing with excitement at the return of Jermall Charlo, the former WBC middleweight champion, who's set to face Thomas Lamont in a career-redefining fight. Charlo's been out of the spotlight for a while, and this comeback could have major implications for his career. Plus, the Stephen Fulton versus Brandon Figueroa rematch is guaranteed to be a classic. Expect explosive action from the first bell to the last. Tank Davis's path to greatness has been marked by impressive victories, but his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach will be one of his toughest challenges to date. Roach's skill, tenacity, and ambition make him a formidable opponent, and while Tank is the favorite, the unpredictable nature of boxing means anything can happen.
Better when he's fighting me.
What's the other game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
The amateurs, silver gloves, everything. They grew up to actually together, you know. Roach and him back and forth battles and whatnot. It's going to be a pretty interesting fight, you know what I'm saying? Because Roach always, he come to fight. And I think it's a great fight.
If Roach can neutralize Tank's power and avoid getting knocked out early, he might just find a way to win. However, Davis's undefeated record and his reputation as one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport make him a formidable opponent for anyone in the division. The lightweight division is packed with talent, and the eventual showdown between Davis and Stevenson, or even Haney, could set the stage for the next great rivalry in boxing history. Fans are anxiously awaiting to see who will emerge victorious, but one thing is for certain. The lightweight division is hotter than ever, and the drama doesn't stop there. Devin Haney, the former lightweight champion, has hinted at wanting a showdown with Tank after his bout with Roach, but with Haney's recent loss to Ryan Garcia still fresh, it remains unclear whether this fight will materialize. Some argue that Haney might be looking for a payday rather than a legitimate shot at reclaiming his title. Nevertheless, the whispers of a Davis-Haney fight continue to stir excitement, and fans are eager to see how the drama unfolds. As the days draw nearer to March 1st, 2025, Tank Davis is more determined than ever to prove he's the real king of the lightweight division. With his explosive power, lightning-fast reflexes, and unshakable confidence, Davis is poised to make another statement. But Lamont Roach, no stranger to adversity, is determined to turn this fight into the biggest upset in recent memory. If Roach can weather the storm early and drag the fight into the later rounds, who knows what could happen? This could be the night that the underdog rises, or the night that Tank solidifies his claim as one of the greatest in the sport. Boxing fans are on the edge of their seats as this rivalry heats up. The war of words is only the beginning. Inside that ring, it's going to be a battle of sheer willpower, unrelenting force, and most importantly, heart. One thing's for sure, this fight is shaping up to be a defining moment for both men, and the consequences of their showdown will reverberate throughout the division for years to come. Get ready for an unforgettable night of boxing.
I say 9th round.
What?
I say 9th round.
You said 9?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look. He looked at night.
I'm telling you, you saying you going down in a night?